Hello, hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins. This is episode 24, take 2, because I started filming the video and then I was like, let me grab something real quick, and I put it on pause, or I thought I put it on pause, and then I came back and I started chit-chatting again and I finished showing my stuff, and then I was like, oh, let me do the giveaway now. And when I turned around from getting the jar of names, I realized that my camera wasn't on. I had been talking for like 20 minutes, recording nothing. At least I hadn't done the giveaway yet, because then it's like I filmed this giveaway and I've got to do the drawing all over again and show you guys, and you know, the probability of picking the same name again. So at least there's that. I didn't have to go through that. So it's still gonna be fair. And yeah, so I'm gonna do this whole chit-chatty thing all over again. And maybe it'll be interesting and not boring. I don't know. But granted, the things that, you know, made it lag because I was like trying to pull up a name on my stupid iPad won't be in here because I've already done it. So yes, watch me forget it again. Anyway, hi. I am out of coffee. Probably should have made some more. And I'm not even a coffee person, you guys. Like, I know like the last couple episodes have been like, yay, coffee. I'm a tea drinker, but for the last like 2 months, coffee every day. But yeah. And right now, like, I've been playing around with my coffee, because like trying to figure out what kind of coffee I actually like. Right now, I'm leaning towards Guatemala, because I think the coffee I normally buy is the Arabica, whatever it is. And I think Guatemala one is different. I don't know anything about coffee. I'm a tea drinker. Anyway, I don't like bitter coffee. I know that. Like what's that one that my friends drink? The New Orleans one. It comes in a yellow can. Is it Bustelo? Whatever. There's some coffee they drink. I'm just like, no. And then too, growing up, my grandma would make me my grandma put coffee in sippy cups, y'all. Grandma was like, here you go. She also drank her coffee out of a cup and saucer, like a teacup and saucer. Like, that's how she drank her coffee. But it was like heavy creamer, heavy sugar. So it was like a treat. So yeah, we had coffee in sippy cups. And like my mom drank coffee like black with 2 sugars. And yeah, so I would make coffee for my mom, and then I would make coffee for myself, grandma style, creamer and sugar. And as I've aged, I still prefer creamer in my coffee, but I have gradually lessened the sugar content to where now I'm like half a spoon is good, as long as there's creamer. And here lately, like the creamer that I normally use is already sweet, even though there's no added sugar in it. It's probably got like artificial sweetener or something in it. But I like this Sweet Cream Natural Bliss. That's my creamer of choice. But my grocery shopper person got me vanilla creamer this time. And I used to like vanilla creamer, but it's not sweet cream creamer, and not a fan. But today, because that's all I have, and I'm not going to throw it out or anything, I'm going to use it, and I'm not going to go buy more creamer. So I'm going to use it until it's gone. But I added a half spoon of honey powder, like granulated honey, and that's delicious. So vanilla creamer with honey powder. Speaking of which, I tried the Starbucks almond milk honey flat white, however you say it. That's disgusting. If you like it, how? It tastes like coffee water with a little bit of like a dash of honey in it. It's gross. I don't know how people drink that, or why it's like a main thing on the menu. It's disgusting. And I thought they had like somebody said something about like a honey oat latte. I asked for that, and the chick was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, I swear I saw it somewhere that you guys have a honey oat latte. They don't. Or the chick I talked to just didn't want to make it. I don't know. Like, should I have picked a latte with oat milk and then got like a packet of honey? I don't know how that works. Because I was like, honey latte sounds interesting. Because I know like Asian markets or Asian cafes, they have different types of latte. Like, I'm a big fan of the taro latte. Delicious. I could drink them every day. So I know there's different latte types out there, but you know, I guess they don't have that one, or she didn't want to make it. But anyway, coffee tangent, sorry. To say I'm out of coffee and I feel like I need something to drink because I've been talking for 20 minutes to myself for no freaking reason. But anyway, finished objects. Let's get right into this again. Ta-da! Last time you guys saw this, I was here. It's done. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And let me just say, this is the Quince Company organic chickadee heather yarn that is the exact same yarn in my swallow sweater. And I kept saying the reason that I wasn't working on my swallow sweater was because it made my hands hurt. But same gauge, same needles, because I took the needles off of that to knit this. My hands didn't hurt. What? Anywho, this is done. And if it looks massive to you, it's because it is. Look, oh yeah, pretty. And look, check out these sweet floats. Look at that. Yeah. No, it is massive because normally I would knit a size 4. And I decided that for this, I wanted to do positive ease, like more positive ease than I normally do. Because I normally, like, even though a pattern might call for like 5 or 10 inches of positive ease, I normally only do like 2. But I was like, I want this to be loose and flowy. So I'll do like the size 5 or the size 6, hoping that the designer would choose like me to do the size 5, but she chose me to do the size 6. So this is a bit larger than I would normally knit something out of, but it's loose and flowy and lovely. And because it's so loose, the sleeves do this cute little, like, they lay like all flowy looking. So it's cute. It's cute. I like it. I would stand up, but then you guys would see how messy my room is. And, or not my room, but my craft room. Well, it's my room, but my craft room. It's not my bedroom or anything. See how messy my craft room is, but I'll do this. See, it's all like flowy. It's super cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. You saw my pants don't match nothing, but I'm in the house. Don't nobody care. Nobody ever visits, ever. I've had literally 2 visitors the entire time I've lived here. And it was only a couple hours, so whatever. I've only had 3 visitors my entire time living in Texas. And I'm okay with that because my dogs are assholes, and having people over is just, it's a pain. Like, I would love to have people over on a regular and then maybe my dogs wouldn't be jerks, but right now they're jerks. And with the pandemic and all, they're unsocialized jerks now. But anyway, I love this. I want to make another one. And maybe a size 4 or a size 5. Maybe the 4. Because the size 6 was a 54. Right? Where's my thing? There it is. And a reminder, this is Allie's Tea by Sarah Opie, and the tea is going to be available in fingering and DK weight. Mine is fingering weight. Okay, size 6 is a 52, yes. The size I probably should have done is the 5, which is a 48. Granted, this is not a 52. This is a 54, because I did not block my gauge swatch, so it grew just a smidge. But that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I like it. I actually like how it fits, even though it's a little large on me. I think this will look really good. I have a dress in that color, just like a plain slip dress. Not slip dress, a plain sundress. And this would look so cute with this. It looks so cute. So cute. Yes, I'm very, 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 very happy with this. I gotta make another one. I'm like just trying to decide if I should make another fingering weight one or if I should wait for the pattern release and then get the DK version. Or should I just make Allie's sweater, which is DK, when that comes out? I don't know if she's doing DK and fingering weight for Allie's sweater. I'm not sure. I think it's just DK. I don't know, man. I love it. I love it. And I know I said I was worried about Chickadee Heather yarn pilling, but I mean, I had it in stash. It's super soft. It's not itchy like the Roan DK was on me. Like I wore this around the house for like 10 minutes after I dried it, and I'm a fan. It's very soft, and oh, it's so soft. Look at the halo. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's so nice. So nice. I love this. And why didn't y'all tell me that folded hems are a thing? I would much rather do this than a freaking tubular bind off. This is so much simpler. Like, and I know it like stands out a little bit more, but it's still like a very nice finished edge. It looks very professional. And if I do say so myself, look how neat that is. Look, wait, there's the inside. Look at that. So neat. So neat. I love this. Love it. Have I said that already? I love it. Okay. That's my finished object. And now I can either go back to working on my sweater. All right, so the swallow sweater. I finished that tee in 2 weeks. Why is this swallow sweater still, why is it still a work in progress? Why? I need to finish it. 2 weeks. I know I can finish it in 2 weeks because I knit an entire tee in a larger size in 2 weeks. But that's still in the damn bag. I need to finish it. Need to finish it. And now I'm probably gonna do a folded hem on it instead of a ribbed hem, because why not? It'd make my life easier. Who wants to knit more ribbing and then do the stupid tubular bind off? Not me. Yeah, maybe I'll do the folded hem on that. Anyway, okay, moving on. So now that I'm not working on that, I can go back to my whips. However, I have applied to test knit something else because I feel like the whole test knitting thing is making it easier for me to get things finished. Because I'm on a deadline. I'm doing it for somebody else. Like I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for somebody else. You know what I mean? So I'm going to finish it quicker. But I have applied to test knit this beauty. Because, you know, I had to apply. So even if I'm not chosen, I will buy the pattern when it comes out and I will be making a shining cowl because it's the freaking shining. Okay? It's the shining. And it's so cute. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cute. And my stomach's growling because I woke up really late today and have not eaten anything. I just had a cup of coffee. And they're going to have these cute stitch markers. Hold on. Wait. I need that stitch marker. So the designer is going to have kits for pre-sale. I think it's supposed to be pre-sale this weekend. But I think they said they were going to, because somebody commented about the stitch marker. I think they said that the stitch marker will be available by itself. But when I checked the website this morning, I didn't see the kits available yet. So I don't know what time that's supposed to happen. Oh my God, I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up quickly. Yeah, I don't see him on there yet. Anyway, so there's that. So the reason I mentioned that is because I am going to participate in a make-along hosted by Yarn Co. And that's the Yarn Cantations podcast. If you want to give them a check out or check them out, give them a check out. Check them out. They're doing a make-along similar to mine. You know how mine was make something that is TV or movie related, or with a yarn that is TV movie related. They're doing a similar thing, but with spooky stuff. So go out there, make something. You don't have to, you can sew, so you can crochet, knit, stitch, whatever, make along. The details are on her Instagram, Yarn Co. So yeah, check that out. And I'm participating in that. And the issue I'm having is I can't decide what I want to do. Because what I want to do, or what I would be interested in knitting for it, I don't think I would finish in time. Just because, for example, the swallow sweater, still working on it. And we know my cardigan took me so long, and it's DK. It took me so long to do. But what I wanted to make was let me get back to it. Where's my Ravelry? There it is. I want to call it the Crodigan, but I don't think that's what it's called. And I'm also worried about the color of it. Okay, I think it was originally called the Crodigan, but it's now called the Possibility of Crows, I believe. Wait, it's in my library. Why can't I find it? Because I'm not in my library. Ha ha ha. Okay. Oh no, it's not in my library. It's in my files because it's not on Ravelry. My God. Where'd I put it? There it is. Possibility of Crows, that's what it's called. And I'm trying to pull it up for you. There we go. There we go. I want to make that. But here's my thing. The collar, maybe if I crochet it, it won't be so bad. But you know how like with my my farmhouse cardi, like it didn't lay right. So I'm worried about that. But maybe like with the crochet collar, I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to make that. And I was like, you know, I don't know if I would finish it by November 1st because everything takes me forever because I get distracted or work gets in the way or my mojo goes off. I also thought about using the chart and just doing a tee with the chart on it, which is still a thought. But speaking of that, I also found this pattern that is in Finnish, not in English, it's Finnish. And I literally sat there and translated it paragraph by paragraph because it's freaking cute. But I could also just use the chart. Bad dreams? You okay, Bubbles? That's a bad dream. Hold on, wake up. You up? He's a good boy. There we go. You guys have dogs with bad dreams? Like Benny has really bad dreams. They're not like good dog dreams. They're not. Because you know, like your dogs sound different when they're like excited and when they're like, this is terrifying, like freaking out about something. Like Benny has bad dreams. I think it's like flashbacks of his previous owner. He's a very vocal dog when he's sleeping. But sometimes my Theo boy has a bad dream. Anyway, I don't even know if you guys could hear him where he's like, yeah. I don't want my boys having bad dreams. Anyway, trying to find something spooky to knit. And I'm having trouble. Like deciding on something. Because like a lot of the, like I joined a Zoom thing that they were having for it, like the Zoom cast on thing. And like a lot of the people were mentioning like they were making like tops or sweaters or whatnot. And I'm like, I don't want to just make something small, because I have small stuff I can make. Like I have like those skull socks I showed you guys, the skull sampler socks. And then I have the Halloweeny beanie. Did I show you guys that one? The Halloweeny beanie, cowl, and hat set that I could make. Those. If I did not show you guys, that is by Noemi Zimmer. Let me see if I can. Noemi Zimmer. So I could make those. But I think one of the ladies that was on the Zoom call, she's made this recently too. So I want to make something different. I don't know. I think about difference right now. So yeah, there's that make along that I'm going to try to participate in. But what I have cast on for it so far, just so I'm doing something that I know I'll finish, a pair of socks, using Mace of Skeins Dark Side and my Sister to the Fates, which is my black, which also has something to do with my dyeing. I have been feeling a certain kind of way about dyeing lately, and it's not that I don't enjoy dyeing. I do. I like dyeing. It's not a cost-effective hobby of mine because I'm dyeing more than I'm selling or using. So I have been questioning whether it's something I should continue doing. Even though I know I've like ordered like pins and stickers and gotten a logo and all that stuff, like hummingbird. But I've been feeling a certain kind of way about it. Cause like my Sister to the Fates colorway, everybody has a black yarn. That's fine. Mine is dyed. It's like a 4.5% depth of shade because I wanted it black. And my Sister to the Fates colorway, I normally dye on a sparkle base because I like silver, and it was dyed based on Lily from Legend. And, you know, when she does the dance and she gets the black and it's sparkly, like fishnetty head thing, the thing that she's dancing with. And then when she transforms, she's got like the sparkly thingy on her dress, and so Sister of the Fates colorway should be black and sparkly. And now somebody else is dyeing black and sparkly yarn, which is fine. I'm not the first person to think of black and sparkly yarn and like super dark blacks, but it triggered something in me. It's like, oh, they're dyeing the exact same thing that I dye, so why is mine special? And then like I dye everything movie based. Lots of people dye stuff for movies. Lots of people dye similar colorways to what's in my head or to what I have dyed for a particular movie. And it's starting to get me down about my stuff. So it's like, oh, these people that have like a larger following than I do are dyeing basically the same colorway that I just dyed that I thought was really cool. But they've also thought it was really cool and dyed pretty much the exact same thing, but they have more people following them, so nobody's going to buy mine when they can buy theirs. You know, that's where my head's at right now. So it's like, I like to, like, I'm an introvert, but I like to stand out as an individual. So I felt like, you know, when I decided that I would continue dyeing yarn and selling yarn, I would have a shtick. And I was like, I have to do something that's me. So I'm a cinephile. I love movies. So I dye for movies. And I know that basically painted me into a corner a little bit to where, but there's so much out there. But then it's like, am I not original enough? You know what I mean? Like, I saw recently somebody dyed like a yarn for the Goonies, and I had a very similar colorway in my head. Not dyed the same way, but similar colors. And like, do I even need to do it now? Like, and that's happened a lot. Like, there are a lot of ideas I've had for dyeing things. Like, I'm gonna dye that, and then I come across a picture of something that somebody else has dyed that looks exactly like I was thinking in my head, and I'm like, if I dye mine now, people are gonna think I copied this person. And even though that's not the case, that's how I'm starting to feel about pretty much every single idea I have. I feel like it's pointless. So I'm a little down about the dyeing right now, which is sad because my closet is full of yarn that I dyed to share with other people. And yeah. So yeah, and the other thing is, you know, granted, I did this to myself. I spent all that money on those advents and whatnot, so I don't have a lot of money to buy like berry yarn. So I spent a lot of money on yarn for myself, so I don't have a lot of money to like dye yarn for other people. So then I'm questioning that, like, do I want to keep spending money to dye yarn that's just sitting in my closet that nobody's buying? Like, and I know it's partially my fault because I keep taking the website down to work on it. But then I'm also like, again, why buy my yarn when you can buy somebody else's yarn that's got similar colorways and they've been dyeing longer and it might be better? I don't know. Like, I'm in a weird headspace about it right now. So that's not saying I haven't been dyeing, because I have. It's, I don't really feel like putting it out there because I'm like, what's the point? You know, I'm in that headspace right now. So that's fun. Not fun. But anyway. Way to bring the mood down, Tammy. So yeah, that's where my head's at with the dyeing. So I know I haven't shown a lot of stuff that I've dyed recently. Like, I've shown it on Instagram, but I haven't really talked about it much here because I'm like I dyed something and I'm excited about it and I post it on Instagram, and then I see something similar, some other person's Instagram, and I'm like, what's the point of even doing anything? So, and I know like the yarn, the dye or indie dyers is very oversaturated. It's like a very oversaturated thing right now. And I don't know. With that said, I've been offered the opportunity to do another trunk show. So I'm thinking that like, maybe that'll just clear the closet of all the yarn I have dyed that was on the website that is just sitting. Because a lot of it too was I decided to dye colors that I thought other people might like and not just dyed stuff for myself. So like, there's some stuff in there that I would never actually knit with for myself because it's not my color taste. So then it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Let's move on. Instagram people, Instagram followers. I'm doing a giveaway for you guys. I'm including it here because I know some people that follow me on Instagram are on here, and then I can just take the clip out of here and post it on Instagram for the Instagram winner. Now, the reason I'm doing Instagram giveaway was because I have no willpower and bought some yarn. So in my defense, it's worth it. So if you've ever knit with Malabrigo sock yarn, you know it's not a true sock yarn. It's 100% superwash merino. There's no nylon in it to give it an extra strength for sock wear. So Malabrigo has remedied this. They now have a sock yarn that's 75-25. And they had a lot of my Malabrigo sock yarn I bought with the intent of making socks before I learned more about knitting and what you use for certain things. So a lot of my Malabrigo sock yarn I bought with the intent of making socks, not realizing at the time that it would be better to have a yarn that has nylon in it. So what I did is when they released Ultimate Sock, I bought colors I already have. So the sock yarn that I bought is going to go into the de-stash bin that I have. I have 2 bins now. I'm cleaning things out. Which is also a thing about me being in my head about my dyeing. I'm also in my head about my knitting, and like, yeah, now I'm like, I must get rid of everything and just keep something. I don't know. My head's weird, y'all. But anyway, so the colorways that I bought on the Ultimate Sock, I'm putting the sock weight versions into my de-stash. That's what I was trying to say. One of the colorways I did not have, and I don't know if they had it on the regular sock base or not. Sorry, my wrist hurts. You hear it? Probably can't hear it. It's cracking like crazy. Anyway, I'm arthritic. But this is one of the colorways I did not have. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I want to say Arapi, but that sounds bad. It's probably Arape or something like that. Isn't that pretty? All right, so about that, which is the color I did not have. And then these are colors I already had in stash. So this is Myths and Potion and Chameleon. And I don't know if you guys, or if I ever mentioned to you guys, I have Chameleon already, but in Rios, because I bought it to make a herringbone cowl. So much yellow. This one doesn't have a lot of yellow. I'm very happy with it. So pretty, this one. But anyway. And then Potion, just to show you guys the difference. This is Potion on sock. And this is Potion on Ultimate Sock. And I don't know if you guys can tell because I'm using my phone, but the twist on the Ultimate Sock is a little bit tighter than the twist on the regular sock. But the colorway is basically the exact same. So yeah. I am not getting rid of my Potion sock. Like the Potion sock, regular sock, is not going to go into the de-stash because I have 4 skeins of this. It's going to be, do I have 4 or 3? 3 skeins. I don't remember how many skeins of this I have. I have a couple. It's going to go in a sweater. Or a tee or whatever. Probably a tee. So yeah, this will not be going into de-stash. I just brought it over as an example. And I bought Arco Iris. And Arco Iris is what is going in the giveaway because I feel like it's not my colorway taste. I thought it was. Like, I thought it would all look like this part, like with the purplies and just a little bit of green, but it's got a lot of greenish, like the yellow toned green I'm not a big fan of. I still think it's pretty. It's just not for me. So this is what was the Instagram giveaway yarn. Along with this, and I have admittedly used this to knit 2 rows. So it's slightly used. I knit 2 rows just to see if I like the feel of it on a pair of socks that I was already working on. And I prefer my regular ChowGoo 9 inches. So that, a pin from Shelly Can. And you guys remember this. I was sent this as a extra. And then a bag, just a cute little drawstring linen bag from Madder Root. And that is for the Instagram giveaway. And the giveaway for that was that you guys would tell me your favorite fantasy movie. And I was going to do a little drawing for it. Where did I put the thing? So yeah, the giveaway was inspired by my buying the Malabrigo Ultimate Sock Yarn and having an extra one that I knew I wouldn't use. So let's do that giveaway. And plug that in. I'm going to use the Instagram random comment picker. That's that. Loading the comments. There are, search for word. You had to use the word rainbow, which is what Arco Iris means. Turn. Wait, did that work? Load. Search for word rainbow. Rainbow. Okay. Let's see, continue. It's doing whatever it does. 27 comments. Sorry, I'm trying to read backwards. Is it 18? 18 comments that have rainbow in them. Pick a winner. I can't read that. Ruggles Bear 1126, and your movie was Wizard of Oz. You are the winner. Yay! Okay. So that's done, and I will also comment on the Instagram in case you're only an Instagram follower, not a podcast follower, because it was an Instagram giveaway. Sorry for the people that just follow me on here that you were not part of that giveaway, but it was just a random spur of the moment. Hey, you want some stuff? Because originally it was like, I'm not going to keep this yarn. I'm just going to give this away. And then because I'm me, I was like, let me match some stuff up with it. And everything coordinates. It's lovely. So yeah, that's the giveaway for the Instagrams. There, filmed, done. I will also clip this out and post it on the Instagram so the Instagram people that do not follow here can see it and whatever. All the things. Do I need this for anything else? Do I? No, I don't think I need it for anything else. All right. So, meh. Okay. Did I show you guys? Did I show it already? The socks that I decided to do. All over the place. All right. I did. I showed you guys those socks already. The pink nightmare socks. Okay, I did. I haven't worked on them because I've been working on my test knit, but I'm going to go back to them soon. Because I wanted to finish them for summer sock camp, but I have a feeling I'm not going to. I think it's just one pair of socks for summer sock camp this year, because whatever. I did get, are they even in here? I think, well, all right, progress, work in progress. I did finish the heel on them. I didn't put a progress keeper in them, but last time you guys saw them, I had just started, like I said, I was about to start the heel. So I have done the heel and now I'm working on the foot. So this one sock should be done soonish. And these are longer than I would normally make my socks. I think maybe if I had done it like the length that I usually do, they'd be done. Or this one sock would be done. But whatever. So yeah, I'm working on the foot now. And then I'll start the second sock. But I don't know if I will finish it by the end of the month. I probably will not because my brain is already, like, I'm not at the level I was in June where I don't want to do anything. I'm just not in the best headspace, I don't think, right now. So I don't know what's going on with me. Is it a chemical imbalance? I don't know. Because I don't normally get like this, but I don't know. Maybe it's like the whole, like, the pandemic and everything's all messing with your heads. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Knit crate. I showed you guys my knit crate unboxing last time. Then I got an email from Knit Crate that says, hey, you have all these points. You should use them. And I, for some reason, never realized I was racking up points with Knit Crate. But I cashed them in and got some free yarn. Really, I paid $5 for shipping, but I cashed in my points for 2 skeins of yarn. So I didn't spend any money and I got more yarn. This is the Vitellana Ambient Sock in the Feathers colorway. And I think Kim Knits just got the exact same yarn. in hers. Because she subscribes to the thing though. But yeah, it's like a charcoal blue gray, if that makes any sense. It's like a heathered blue, like, wait, hold on. That's more true to color. It's like a blue gray and it's heathered, which is lovely. So yes, and this is 80/20. And then I got this one, which is Vitalana Heathered Sock, which is 80/20 Peruvian. Wait, which one's this? This is, it just says wool. Okay, and this one's 80/20 Peruvian Highland wool. But I mean, sock yarn. But I got it because it's blue and it's marled. And yes. So yay. They're not going to go together or anything, but they're very me. And they were free. Okay. And then I said I wasn't going to buy any more yarn. But then somebody posted, I don't know what I was looking at. It was on Instagram. I was scrolling Instagram, as I tend to do at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I buy all this stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. Have y'all noticed? But they posted this colorway and I was like, what's that? It looked like bubbles. Like soap bubbles. Yeah, you can see it. It looks like soap bubbles. Look at it. This is the S pronounced Biches and Bûches? I don't know what that means. I should have looked that up. This is Le Petit lamb's wool. It's 100% lamb's wool, and I had to look it up. So lamb's wool is the first shearing of a sheep, and it's supposed to be like soft. This is woolen spun. It's not soft. I mean, it's soft, I guess, for woolen spun. It's not like scratchy or anything, but it's not like merino soft. You know what I mean? So I was originally going to order a sweater's quantity of it, but then I was like, I've never bought lamb's wool before. I went through this whole thing with the Roan DK and I have like 20 skeins of Roan DK that I now have to put in my D-stash because it's itchy for me. I don't want to do that again. So I bought 2 50-gram skeins to make a pair of socks. Now, I know I've said before that I only need 50 grams to make a sock, but I wanted to make a textured sock, which uses more yarn, really. So I bought 2 to be safe. But it's 50 grams. There's 270 yards per skein. So this is more than enough yarn to make socks with. But if I end up only using 1, then I'll put 1 in the giveaway and not the D-stash. So I'll put 1 in the giveaway bin if I end up only using 1. But this is the candy or the bonbon colorway. But it looks like bubbles. And that's what drew me to it, is it looks like bubbles. Oh, maybe I should do something with color work with little like circles on it so it does look like bubbles. Like different size circles. That would look cute. I wonder if Summer Lee has like a pattern with like... Anyway. We're gonna put this, let's stick it there for now. Go. Okay. And then I told you guys I was ordering the Howl's Moving Castle sock sets. And this is the calcifer one. May all your bacon burn. It's cute. I wasn't expecting the pink. But it's cute. It's cute. And then I told you guys I wasn't sure if I would like the Howl one. And honestly, I'm still not sure. But this is Howl. And this is gold. But this is yellow. So yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, I thought about the skeins that I'm not sure about. I thought about sending them to Aquila and having her wind them for me. And then like I can see what it looks like without having to knit it. And then if I decide I'm not into it, I can sell the knitted version of it. Like I could sell the sock tube to somebody else that might want it. So it was a thought. I'm still thinking about it. But those are Bumblebee Acres. I didn't say that already. But I also got my Bumblebee Acres Stephen King sock set of the month. And you guys, like I said before, like I'm sad that I didn't hear about this club until like it's been a year already that they've been doing it. So I missed out. I'm pretty sure I missed out on some sweet colorways of movies that I love. But she did Rose the Hat, y'all. And that's actually a book I've actually read. Like that's one Stephen King book I actually did read. So Rose the Hat, y'all. Rose the Hat. And she's one of my favorite characters. Like when I first started doing this podcast, I was going to be like, well, hi there. But I figured people wouldn't get it if they hadn't seen that movie. Because like I was obsessed with her like when I first saw that movie. And it came with a sticker. And if you can't read it, it says, honey, it's the special ones that taste best. And boom. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You guys. This is beautiful. I want to knit it. I'm going to put like a display wall up and it's going to be yarn that I like to look at. All right, so that's my Stephen King. And I got to sign up for it today because I think today's the last day to sign up for it for the month. So I got to sign up for it. I really wish they had it to where you could just do a repeat because I will continually forget. And then, last thing, I got some Dragon Hoard yarns. Now, I have this thing where if I'm buying something small, I feel the need to buy something big to make shipping worth it. Like, I don't know. My brain works weird. Little shark. Isn't he cute? I don't know if you guys knew this, but Dragon Hoard Yarns, Tristan of Dragon Hoard Yarns, I had her card, is now doing stitch markers and stuffs. Okay. And then she's got a ton of Nightmare Before Christmas ones. I only bought 2. So I was trying to be good. Because, you know, I said I was going to stop like spending all this money on the stuff and the things. And by the way, there is an Advent that I did not mention because I forgot that I bought it. The Lola Bean Hip Hop Advent. I bought that too. And honestly, that one, I don't even know why. But I think I bought it because I wanted the bag, which is stupid. Because the thing is, I don't really listen to hip hop, so I probably won't recognize most of the references. But here's my thing with the amount of Advents that I got. My plan is I'm only going to keep the yarn that I like from those Advents. And then I'm going to like curate the rest of them into stuff for you guys. Does that make sense? Because just like the Explorer Knits and Fibers Advent I did last year, I like pulled some skeins out of that. That like if somebody wants like a giveaway, like here's 5 skeins of Explorer Knits and Fibers you can do some socks with, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, because I know I'm not going to use it because it's not my taste. So I figured, like, I tried to only buy things that should be my taste, but there's certain things I was just like, surprise me. So, which I've got to stop doing because, no, I said I paid my credit card off. Guess whose air conditioning went out? My house went from like 70 degrees to like 87 degrees in like the span of hours, and I literally got sick. So yeah, I mean, I was able to get an air conditioning guy to come out the same day to fix it. It took him an hour and a half to fix it. I was in here dying, y'all. And like hoping I didn't smell bad because there was somebody in my house, because there's usually never anybody in my house ever. Not that I don't like people in my house, but like I said, my dogs are jerks. They're nice, but they have yet to learn not to jump all over people for attention, and like people get bruised and like, no. But anyway, my air went out, y'all, and I'm having to pay Do you know that if you have HVAC people come out, there's a service charge just for them to show up, and it's like $100? One person wanted to charge me $150. I was like, just to show up, not to do anything, just to show up. You want me to pay that much? But honestly, I had to. Like, and I know, like, back in the day, like, I've lived places that did not have air conditioning before, but I get heat sick, so that's not a thing. Especially Texas heat is a no for me. And I didn't want my dogs to get sick, so I paid stupid service fee. And then it was something freaking stupid that I feel like if I knew anything about that kind of stuff, I could have figured out on my own. My thermostat died. So basically, it was an electrical issue, he said, where like the thermostat was talking to the thing in the attic, but it stopped talking to the condenser outside, which is why the condenser stopped working and I wasn't getting cold air. Like, it was still blowing air, it just wasn't cold. So I had paid for that and the service fee and some sort of thingy on the system that keeps it from, sorry, birds. Some like a backup unit thing on the condenser. I paid for that too. So to eliminate issues, I can't remember. He explained it to me. I don't know, but spent a bit of money on fixing the stupid air conditioner. So I had to cancel some plans. Cause I've also spent all that money on the freaking Advents like a dummy. I was going to go to Yellow Springs. Because I decided like this was going to be my year of fiber festivals, and then next year I was only going to go to like Maryland Sheep and Wool, but I'm not going to Yellow Springs anymore. And the reason I was going to go to Yellow Springs is because, one, I saw the video of David Letterman and Dave Chappelle, and they were walking on this trail where the springs that the thing is named after is, and I wanna take that walk because it looked all nice and peaceful and sweet, and I wanted to just walk around, not even like the Fiber Festival itself. And I was like, well, I can combine that along with my friend Mike has a tattoo shop in Ohio. So I could go get a tattoo from Mike, who did my Vincent Price and my film reel tattoo. And if you need a really awesome tattoo artist in the Ohio area, I believe it's in Columbus, Mike Moses, Cauldron Tattoo. There's my recommendation for you. Go there. Tell him Tammy sent you. And he might know a lot of Tammys. So Black Tammy with the Vincent Price tattoo from Richmond, and he'll know it's me. Or you can just you probably may not even have to say Black Tammy. You could probably just say Tammy with the Vincent Price tattoo, and he'll know it's me. But yeah, I was like, I could go get a tattoo. I could go on a nice spring walk, like go walk to the springs, and I could go buy some yarn. I was excited about it, and I was like, gonna go fiber festivals, and then my freaking air conditioning went out. So not gonna go to Yellow Springs because now I've got to work to pay my credit card off again. Anyway, did I show these? So yeah, I only bought the two of the Nightmare Before Christmas Progress Keeper stitch marker dealies because I was trying to keep my budget tiny. So yeah, there will likely be no purchases this month at all. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, I might buy a skein or two of Dream in Color from Simply Socks because they're getting some more of the Colossal Basin, which is the 150 gram skeins, which I actually considered doing myself because I can buy 150 gram skeins to dye. If that's something y'all are interested in, let me know. And if I continue dyeing, then I will maybe offer that in the future. But anyway, in addition to the Dragon Hoard yarn stitch markers, I got some Stranger Things yarn. This is the Demigorgon sock set. Isn't that beautiful? And even though it's yellow, it's glazed and dark, and it's okay. It's more of a gold anyways. So, isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Okay, that's it. Whew. That's it. That's all I got. So yeah, that's all that's going on. Did I mention the trunk show? I mentioned the trunk show. Or the potential of a trunk show. I think it is. I think I did say yes. So I think there will be a trunk show. Probably just gonna dye some sock sets for it though. And take all the yarn that's in my closet that nobody's bought and hope that somebody buys it so I don't have to keep it in my closet anymore. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah. So my plan now is hopefully to work on, if I get to test knit for it, the shining cowl. Wake up, Bubba. And if I don't get the shining cowl test knit, then I will go back to my works in progress, my bright night shawl. Wake up, Benny boy. Benny. You okay? It's okay. Bad dreams. You're okay. You're safe. Anyway. And work on my cross stitch from Witchy Stitcher. Oh, I do have something I did order. I did order some stuff from Witchy Stitcher, which I will show when it gets here because it's a surprise. Not a surprise. Well, not a surprise for you. It's a surprise for me too. Like, I know one thing that I'm getting, and then I ordered a mystery thing, so we'll see what that looks like. We'll open it together. I ordered a mug, and then I ordered like a mystery thing that I'll show you. So I know what the mug looks like, but I don't know what any of the other stuff looks like. But that's basically it. And I'm gonna upload this, and I don't feel like going to the grocery store or a movie because my head's starting to hurt. So I think I'm just gonna go eat and watch Sandman because that's on now. Did y'all? All right. So when I was in high school, everybody was obsessed with the Sandman graphic novels and stuff because the artwork was really pretty. I had a lot of artsy friends in high school. I guess I was one of the artsy people in high school, but I mostly did like clay. So yeah, because I can't draw for shit. I can draw, but not well, I don't think. But I was really good at clay. So my art teacher let me do clay for like the year. She's like, if that's what you like, that's what you can do. And that's what she let me do. And I did like paper mache, like statues and stuff. But anyway, Sandman. So I highly recommend the Sandman audiobook on Audible because it's James McAvoy and he could read me ingredients off a package and I would be like, yes, please. So I have a thing about voices. So yeah, James McAvoy reading, heaven. So yeah, there's two Audible audiobooks with James McAvoy reading Sandman, and it's like a full cast thing, but James McAvoy is the dude. So yeah, but there's a Netflix show now, so I'm gonna watch that. Last night I watched They Them on Peacock Network. It wasn't bad. My other plan for the weekend is to watch Prey, which is a Predator movie on Hulu, but it's with Native Americans, supposedly like the first Predator. So I think that'll at least be interesting to watch. And Theo will attack the TV because there's a bear in it, and anytime there's an animal on the screen, he tries to attack the TV because he's stupid. But anyway, yeah, that's my plan for the weekend. I'm gonna watch a lot of television and take some Excedrin and drink some tea, and yeah. Went through all that and totally forgot July Cinemal 2022 giveaway. Oh my god, how did I forget? Because it's August and I should have done this already. Because I was gonna do it on the 1st, but work was just first business day of the month at a bank. Oh my god. So yeah, couldn't do it. So, and I said at the beginning I would do it the Saturday after the month ended. So there were more entries than what I have in here, but they did not meet the guidelines that I kind of harped on last episode, where it's got to be a movie or TV pattern or movie TV yarn. And they were not. So I could not include them. And I'm sorry. But everybody else in here followed the rules. So next time I will be more clear. I thought I was pretty clear, but I guess I wasn't. Next time I will be more clear. If I do this again, I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. 1, 1. Is it? I can't read my own handwriting. Any, Kim? I know who you are on my on the Instagrams. So, yay! You're the winner for July. I'll show what was made. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, dropping things. Because I did that last time. I showed you guys what the winner made. So let's do that again. Does anybody have an issue with their freaking iPad where, stop it, where the keyboard shows up over here, even though, like, and if you're pressing down here, it still looks like you're typing on the keyboard, but you can't get the keyboard to move back down? If you've had that issue, please tell me how to fix it, because it's making me want to throw this thing into a wall, which I mentioned I had anger issues. I used to throw things when I got angry. And I really don't want to buy another iPad, because really I mostly use it to play, what's that game? The words game, the word unscramble game. That's all I use it for. And to show you guys stuff. And here lately I've been using it for patterns. But yeah. The Ilha sweater. There we go. This is the winning entry. And it was made with Totoro and May colorway by La Bien-Aimée. So it fits the criteria because it was made with movie TV themed yarn. You're the winner. You get a box. Please send me your mailing address to cinematicskeins@gmail.com and I will get that shipped out to you probably Monday. What's Monday? What's today? 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, I should be able to take a break on Monday to go to the post office, depending on work meetings and stuff. If I can't ship it on Monday, I'll ship it on Tuesday. Because I know sometimes we have stupid meetings on Mondays and I can't leave for lunch. So yeah, if I'm able to leave for lunch on Monday, I'll ship it Monday. And if I'm not, I will ship it on Tuesday. But it is ready to go. Email me your shipping info. And also, part of the prize package is a mystery skein in the weight of your choice. So let me know what weight you would like and if you have a color preference. And I will choose something from the stash for you. Okay. And that is it. That is the end. I am going to go make something to eat and watch TV, and I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.